Sorry to keep you waiting. Questions?
John, another fast start to the second half. Is that a pattern you've been comfortable with over the first 3 games?
I'll take it. Now we can get fast starts to the first half, fast middles, fast ends. Everything will be fine, but I'll take it. The guys have come out of halftime focused. And that's in no way do I mean imply that we started the game not focused, but we've come out of halftime focused.
You said previously that you schedule for certain reasons, maybe to work on certain schemes. They play zone basically the whole game. Did you come in knowing that? And number 2, how do you think you best attack it?
Absolutely. I mean, they play zone. They play zone, so we knew, and we knew that the previous 2 teams didn't play zone. And so, and our next opponent plays zone sometimes, if not a lot. How do we attack it? I think we have to get better. There's no doubt about that. I think we're too stagnant. Many times, for as many points as Josh scored, I think there were other times when he was open. We have to really get it down. I thought he did a good job of knowing when he caught the ball, when to go, and then when to absorb the double team and kick it out. And he had good perimeter pass and ended up with open shots. Shots that we missed today that I think we're going to make over the course of the long haul.
The Robert Morris coach, with relation to that's early start in the second half, said that you guys just wear teams out with your defense. You're just trying to do runoff screens for them, get open looks, whatever. With all your depth and the different players you have this year, is that something that you see as like sort of a staple for you guys right now, just the ability to grind teams out?
Hopefully. I mean, I think that we have our personnel is such that we can go deeper than we have in recent memory, and also they're pretty. It's not a lot of people talk about playing X amount of people. It always isn't always quality. And I think this year we have guys that have been very attentive on defense, can lock and trail. They've been pretty good at supporting because we have similar sizes, and our sizes are some of our longer people can guard small players as well as taller players. We can switch a lot more than we have recently. So I mean that's I think this team has been built to be able to wear teams down at both ends of the court.
How important was the Trojan 5 run in the second half, at the start of the second half?
I think it was important, just because, as I said earlier, we came out of halftime. And I think it started with, I think, both Josh and Hop. Both of them, again, got double-figure rebounds, but on the offensive glass, I think is where it started. If I'm not mistaken, I got to go back and look at that. I feel like a few possessions, we threw it up, missed it, and one of those 2 came down with the rebound and put it back.
Defensively, the other day you said that this team, Robert Morris, has a lot of scores, so to hold them to 30% shooting under that for a good chunk of the game. Thoughts on working that end of the court?
Yeah, probably the same answer I gave you the other day. I mean, our defense is still a work in progress, but they do. They put multiple guys on the court that can score baskets, that can get that attack you, that put pressure on you defensively, and then their offense is perpetual motion. So you forget if you're a lazy defender, you aren't in help position because your man's always chasing and running, and so. It's a hard defense to guard. Our guys are going to sleep well tonight. It's a hard offense to guard, rather.
One of those scores was Marquise Reed, number 2 freshman. What was the game plan against him?
He's coming back home. Big time scorer. I mean, he's one of these guys that he's going to get 6 points by being on the court. And we just want to be attentive to him. He's had some pretty good games so far already in his young career, and he's going to do. It looks like he's going to keep doing what he did in high school, which was put the ball in the basket.
Josh, the second straight game with 20-plus points and double-digit boards. I know it's early, but do you feel like you're settling in a little bit now after the last 2 games?
Yeah, just trying to be more aggressive and just got to keep it going. I mean, these games, you kind of expect that, but we're coming up to the games in the Bahamas. Just got to keep it going, being aggressive.
John, last year, Josh, 20 minutes often seemed to be sort of how much you had him in the game. These last 2 games, 26 minutes. You even put him back in this game late in the second half with the score relatively in your favor. Is it a good sign that he's be able to get this many minutes as you're heading into this tournament with 3 games and quick turnaround?
Josh playing 26 minutes is not a surprise. I did put him back in just because we wanted to ride him a little bit, for lack of a better way to put it. He was going there, he was putting pressure on him. Wanted our guys. There's certain things I wanted our guys to see, that where he was open that we didn't execute in the first half. I wanted to put him back in just so we can get a feel for this is how it's supposed to be run, and so that it was as much that putting him back in at the end had as much to do with everyone else getting a comfort level with the sets that we were running as it was, as I just said, just us trying to ride Josh. And so, but he can play. I mean, he's as long as he lets me know when he's tired, whether that's after 1 minute or whether that's after 10 minutes, we can get him out and get him a blow and get him back in.
Devontae, can you kind of discuss your comfort with running the offense? Obviously, your scoring may not be what it was last year, but you had 7 assists, 6 boards. You're kind of filling up the box score in different ways.
I mean, I just want to affect the game, every way possible. It's not really about me, you know what I'm saying? So I think so far, it's been great. Everybody's getting good looks at the basket, and just getting guys involved. That's kind of the key here, and just making sure everybody's getting comfortable. We got a big stretch coming here in the Bahamas, so we want to make sure everybody's ready and as prepared as can be.
And I'm gonna piggyback on that. I mean, this has been, I think, two out of our 3 games, where Devontae's had high assists as well as high rebounds for the position. And we are, as you guys can tell, trying a lot of different lineups, trying to get a lot of different people, a lot of freshmen comfort level out there on the court. And he, as well as a lot of other guys, doing a good job of understanding that's what's going on now. Once the smoke clears, he's still gonna score. He's still gonna score. He knows that, I know that, we know that. But we're just trying to get people settled in now. And today, 2 of those 3 games, you wanna be realistic about it. Today, in the first game, he got a lot of open looks that he normally makes that didn't go in. That are gonna go in, so we're not worried about that.
What kind of progress you think you've made over the first 3 days heading into this, the competition you're gonna face?
Time will tell. It's starting with Florida, they're terrific. They're a terrific team, and so, we're gonna see. I think that we've, as much as we could, guys have gotten minutes, guys have been in situations, guys have kind of gotten their feet wet. Now we're gonna be thrown into the proverbial fire.
How comfortable do you think the freshmen are getting?
I think they're very comfortable. I think that they're very comfortable when they're out there. They're freshmen. They're going to have ups and downs. It's an emotional roller coaster in many ways. But I think as a group, they all look very comfortable out there, and they understand what we're trying to accomplish.
In relation to the Bahamas, what's your travel plan, preparation plan? When do you practice and when do you leave?
We leave Monday. And so we'll probably go through some stuff tomorrow, and then get out of here Monday.
Josh, what ways do you think today's game, and I guess the first 3 games in general, kind of prepare you for the Bahamas?
Just kind of go what Coach was saying before. Florida runs a lot of zones, so just with this game, and it helped us out on defense. Then with offensively, they run a lot of sets that Texan and Corpus Christi ran, so just kind of getting a little familiarity with it. I mean, obviously the guys are going to be a lot better talent, a lot better athletes, but just getting a little familiar with the sets.
Any other questions? Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.